Hey guys, Dave from Saber. I just did the unboxing, so the table's a mess. I kind of wanted to go through a little review of the Saber and kind of let you guys see my impression of it. Again, if you look at this Saber, it's really well done. It's really nice. I opted for the clean version. There is a weathered version coming, so you can get a weathered version should you choose. I will have that as well.
Volume low.
That's not what I want to do, but okay. I hit the button. So there are a couple things I want you to be aware of as you start looking into this Saber. Some of these edges are a little bit sharp and they will hit you. Be careful. This one especially has got a nice little edge on it, so it will hurt. That switch does not move. So there are a couple of things that I think are of concern to me that I'm not a fan of. And the first one is going to be up here in the Shroud. So having these Shroud pieces on here are phenomenal. Okay, and when you start talking about your blade retention, there's one screw there. Let me get it over by the camera. There we go. There's a second one there. And your third retention screw is actually underneath this Shroud piece. So if you want to have 3 screws in your emitter shroud, you have to take this shroud piece off and put that third retention screw in and then put that back on. These little Allen screws are smaller than these, so you got to have multiple Allen keys with you. And then if you are going to take these out, should you be in the field and you break a blade, you got to change a blade, God forbid it breaks, and it happens. Now you've got to take this shroud out and you can lose those little screws. So make sure you have some kind of toolkit with you. Okay? So with that being said, I wanna take a minute and look at the display emitter. Again, really nice little piece, but there's no shrouds. So if you want to use this display emitter on this Saber, you have to take those shrouds off and put them on here. Again, chance of losing screws, chance of damaging your shrouds. Not sure I agree with that decision. Okay? The last thing I want to look at is the chassis. And I want to say this chassis is really nice. They did a really nice job on it. Okay? Come on, Saber. Come out of my hand. Thank you. So hit the kill switch. The shroud or the chassis, really well done, right? There's your SD card, easy to get to. There's your board, no wires exposed. There's your battery. There's your USB-C port to charge your battery. There's a kill switch to extend your battery. There are your pins. Your speakers down underneath here. Really well done, okay? 2 things that bother me. First, I'm going to fire this up. Look at the LEDs on the side of the chassis. That's hidden inside of the Saber. That's hidden inside of the Saber, so you'll never see that. Okay, and I know on this design it doesn't make a difference, that shouldn't matter. But that's a lost opportunity for other Sabers, as I'm sure they reuse this chassis. So something that they should consider is in the future, that's going to be a thing. Here's the second part that bothers me. There is no alignment rail on this chassis to go inside of this Saber. So if you go ahead and put this chassis in, it free spins. And of course I turn it on. But it's just going to free spin. So when you put this chassis in, you have to make sure that that switch lines up with that switch plate. If you don't, you are going to go ahead and misalign. You're not going to be able to turn your Saber on, right? So you got to be a little bit careful in putting that chassis in. I think no alignment is a bit of an error on LGT's part. Again, really nice Saber. Really does a nice job, The SN-Pixel is really easy to do, so there's that. You know, just I wanted you guys to see that review and know what you're getting into. Again, it's a really nice saber. It's available now. You can have this in time for the Ahsoka show. You can have it for the last couple episodes. You can have it for the finale. You can put this in your hands right now. Oh, the other part of the review that I wanted to do. So the blade is 1 inch on this. You know, there are people that will debate with you about a 7/8 or a 1 inch blade. I feel the Saber's a little bit front heavy with that 1 inch blade. I personally feel a 7/8 inch blade would be more appropriate. That's my own opinion. That nobody else has to share that with me. I think a 7/8 would have been better. It would have lightened up that saber because this is a tiny saber to begin with. So, like I said, a couple things for you guys to consider. Really nice saber. I think it's a great addition to my collection. I think it's going to look great on display. I might end up getting their weathered version just because. Yeah, man, this is the thing. I hope you like it. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, it's available now. SaberBelt.com. Thanks, guys.